Welcome back, guys. It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast. Hope you guys are all well and safe. And I've got my radio voice on because family is still asleep, so I can't be too loud. But yeah, G-Man, how's it going, bro?
What's happening, bro? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Just first week back in Singapore. It feels like I never even left, but jet lagged as hell, bro. I've been literally on 4 hours sleep for the whole week, but it's been good. Get back into routine. I've been training hard. Honestly, I've been training hard. It's like the first week of hard training since my injury. I was like, let's go, man. And I've been sparring, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, Muay Thai, all that stuff. Just been going all of it, MMA. So yeah, just been good getting back into routine. Same with work, just getting covered up with work and everything, just getting back into routine really, bro. I can't wait to get over this jet lag, but God knows when that's going to happen. But apart from that, next week I've got a couple of days off. Thor's coming out on Thursday, so I've been trying to avoid all trailers like the fucking plague, bro.
Yeah, same.
I'm like we discussed last week. Marvel have lost me on trailers when it is after Doctor Strange, so I'm trying to avoid all of them. So I'm looking forward to anyway Thursday watching Thor and been watching loads of TV, which we will be talking about today because
I think TV's been great at the moment. So no, definitely, yeah, same thing. Work's been busy. Life's been busy. Lack of sleep as well doesn't help, but we have to keep pushing forward, getting our daily stuff out of the way as well. So that's the main thing. Yeah, that's about it. I can't even think of what happened this week.
Anything special?
Well, listen, I'm going to give a shout out to the geeky still. Reason why. He sent out a tweet to The Rock, and The Rock responded, and it was about if there's any cameos in this movie, it doesn't bother me. I'm excited to see Black Adam on the screen. And The Rock tweeted back and said, spoke about, let me bring up the tweet quickly.
I think I saw something. Yeah.
And bless Luke Bug, it blew up, bro. And it's absolutely mad. So basically, Luke replied to The Rock saying, "Heroes, I can't wait for this movie. I don't care if there's any cameos in it, but if there are, there's like a Superman and Black Adam shield he put together." Dwayne Johnson says, "From back in the day when I was wrestling in the flea markets for $40 a match, all the way to now, I've learned to always listen to the audience because they will always lead you where you need to go. I hear you and I've always got you." Bro, that thing blew up. So and the picture is of Black Adam and Superman's chest, isn't it?
I saw it.
We may get a cameo, maybe, but let's see what happens, man.
The Rock's, I tell you something, man. He's so amazing in what he does. He's powerful. He's, you know what I mean? Like he can make some decisions.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers hasn't. And also we've been seeing a lot of things with Warner Brothers, right? Ever since Discovery took over and that new person in charge or the new board in charge or whatever, I like make spin-off shows, make this, make that. They're not, I feel like, Warner Brothers might have a turn in their content.
I hope they do. I really hope they do.
I think so. Because let's be real. I mean, it's not been as great as the fans want it, right? The Rock, of course, bro, he's the people's champion, bro. Remember that. Let's not forget. He's the people's champion. So he will know how to please the people, right? He will listen to the people. Bro, the people's champion.
I said that makes sense.
Will not let us down.
That makes sense.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
He will not let us down.
Cheers to the Geeker still for putting that out there. And come on, guys, give the guy credit. People are using his image and saying it's their own story and stuff. You guys are bastards, man. Come on, man. Give the guy credit. He's the one who, got it out there in the ether. So people using his content, fuck you, look, man. That's deep, man. That was his thing, man. That's deep. Bro, it's all over Instagram and people are not even giving the guy credit.
All right, it is what it is. It's the internet, bro. It's the internet. It's what people are going to do. You know what I mean?
Nah, awesome. But I think that's exciting news just for like general folk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Other than that, bro, continuing, got some stuff coming out next week, but next week's going to be a busy one. I'm just looking forward to Thor. Comic-Con next week. You got Eid as well, so it's going to be a busy weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be a busy weekend.
Definitely going to be a busy weekend, man. They got. I read that Marvel going to have a panel or something at Comic-Con to San
Yes,
Diego this
that's
year.
right.
Bro, they're gonna go. They're gonna. There's. I don't know. I just have a feeling there's gonna be something big. Either he's gonna introduce the cast of Fantastic Four or the X-Men. I'm so confident it's gonna be either Fantastic Four or the X-Men. He's gonna introduce the cast at the end. It's gonna be the final thing. I don't know why. I just have this feeling.
It's been a while.
So
They haven't done it in a
be
while. So
prepared.
if they
I
do,
reckon Fantastic Four, just because that's the one that's coming out.
yeah.
But won't be surprised if one of the X-Men get cast, like Wolverine or something. The most popular one, really.
Well, they're saying like they're what's that? Taron Egerton, something for that British actor. They're thinking about him to play Wolf, and he did a recent role recently where he jacked up quite a lot. But I just bring back the short man, bro. Please bring back short man Wolverine. We need that.
That's what I agree. I think Marvel do a great job on casting and keeping characters at least towards their true comic book characteristics. So the short man thing was a thing, man. It was a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So yes, please bring back a short Wolverine. But anyway, yeah, Comic-Con. You going Comic-Con next week then, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going on a Saturday. I'm not going full 3 days. Bro, I'm
Anything
going
special?
No, just the Back to the Future cast. Some of them are going to be there, so I'm going to go see them. For me, bro, is like Comic-Cons now is go in and go out, bro. Ain't no spending, the whole day like we used to, or the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Them days are over for me. I'm going to go there for a specific reason, get that thing done, get out, bro. It's too busy. It's too claustrophobic now. A lot of the stuff that is there's, we've seen it before. I'll go pay my respects to the people that I want to meet. I'll see a couple of friends there, bro. By lunchtime, I'll be out, bro. So yeah, it'll be a quick one for me. Not be a long one this week. I can't do Comic Cons. Even the last one, MCM Comic Con, was basic.
Well, I tell you what, bro. Like the dream is still San Diego one day.
Yeah.
So
definitely. I mean, something like that would work, but the rest, forget it, man. Like,
yeah,
it's just too busy.
Yeah, I guess it's go if you was ever to get an opportunity to see someone, or other than that, just go in and out sort of thing, man.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the things.
Awesome,
but yeah, other than that, Star Wars celebrations. So I'm going to that.
What is that? Yeah, what is that?
So that's a massive Star Wars celebration that happens every year, and it happens in different places in the world. Next year we get to have it in
an Avenger Con.
Yeah.
Star Wars. Okay.
It's been going on for a couple of years now. It's massive. So last one was in, I think it was Florida. I can't remember, but we get in London XL next year. So again, I didn't go for. Everybody was like, "Did you go for the Jedi Master?" I was like, "Bro, you think I made that money, man? You lose, man. I'm going for one day." Jedi Master ticket is £800, bro.
And what'd you get for that, bro?
4 days, line queue. I don't need that, bro. It's all all the extras that I don't need. I just want to go there, experience the people, catch up with a few friends as well, enjoy what's there, and then again kick out. But it's old age games, bro. To be honest, I actually want to hear people's experience after spending £800, because it's going to be £800 plus, bro. Because that's just not that gives you fast track tickets. That doesn't give you have to buy your photos, you have to still buy your signatures. Like you're talking about in the G's, bro.
Like, well, I mean, people will spend the monies, man. I mean, that's why they do these things. Some people will spend the money.
No, of course, and I've got nothing against that. But I was like, bro, when I was looking at the ticket, and bro, the website is so smart, bro. That's where I was like, I was thinking of doing 2 days, and I was like, website is smart, bro. You get on there, it goes, it's almost like 20-30 minute wait to get on there anyway.
Yeah.
When you get on it, you only have 10 minutes, bro. If you don't buy your tickets by then, you lose.
Oh, God.
And then along the way, they give you all of these packages. Do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy this? And I'm like, no. Just send me the one ticket so I can just go for the 1 day. I don't want to be paying no extra for extra stuff. I mean, I'm going to grab something when I'm there, of course. But it was just funny just seeing that all come together, man.
Is there going to be any celebrities there? McGregor, any of them like going to show up?
It's a Star Wars thing, bro. Yeah, so they're going to have everybody there, bro. They'll have all the and that's where the John Favreau and Dave Filoni will say what programs they got coming out.
Got it.
Exclusive trailers and stuff like that. But it's exactly like that. It's Avenger Con, but Star Wars. But yeah.
All right. Should be awesome. That sounds great, man. If you're a crazy hardcore fan, like you probably want to go for the whole thing. But if you're just a fan, just want to go for certain, bro. I mean, like I said, I'll pay the money for certain things if I wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I say it's worth it, man.
No, it was good. It was good. So lucky I got my ticket for that because it completely sold out, bro, within a day.
How much was your ticket then?
Mine was 60 quid.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
for
listen,
one
man.
day.
Like I said, I've done some MMA workshops with certain MMA fighters and whatnot, and I've paid up to like 200 quid and something.
Yeah.
I would pay that easily if Khabib or I missed the GSP one, but if they did that, they go for those prices. I'll pay for them, man.
No,
you
of
know what I
course.
mean? So yeah, it's just an experience about me and them, and I know it's a different thing, but it's all kind of intertwined with the same thing. It's just that you're a fan, you're paying the monies, and you get an experience out of it. You know?
Well, that's the thing though, bro, man. Like, we've been doing Comic-Con for years now, yeah? And the experience is quite quick, bro. It's not like a quick, even that time when we met Donnie Yen, that was like a split second, bro. Get in, get out, get in, get out. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not really...
It's very transactional. It is what it is, but
yeah,
at least it's there. At least
no, of course, definitely. You get the chance. You get the chance. That's the main thing.
That environment is set up for a transactional meet in and out,
and
you will remember it forever.
Yeah.
But you remember just that quick moment with the picture. But like, when I met that guy Zabit in New York, like I said, I felt like I had a moment because we were conversating a little bit. It wasn't just like, can I get a picture and then walk away? It was like, oh, it's you. Hello, I'm a fan. Salam alaikum, whatever. So we had a bit of a conversation and whatnot. But you had that with come on, man. You had a few people when you worked in that camera shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When it's a mutual meet, then you get to have a moment. But with something like that, that's a whole different game.
That's a transactional meet.
Exactly. All right, cool. Let's jump in, bro.
Let's do it.
Got a busy day ahead, but bro, listen, bro. This is amazing to hear this, bro. Tom Cruise first ever 1 billion movie ever, bro. Coming out of lockdown, bro. Can you imagine it's beating all of these other movies, bro?
Doctor Strange. I think Doctor Strange was like 900 and something million, and then Top Gun gets 1 billion. Fucking, it was a good movie though. It was awesome. Yeah. They released it around Memorial Day, which was especially for the States, a big thing. And let alone it was just a good fucking movie.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad. It's one of those ones. Like even when I watched it the first time around, I was like, oh my god, this is like really immersive and really got me into the movie itself. So I was like, man, how did they did well, bro. I'm glad, and he's been happy. He's gonna make the money, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, he was so smart to be like, this is coming out in cinema, because he just knew. I don't know, maybe he knew or not, but freaking awesome, like amazing, great movie. I mean, Jakob's watched it 4 times. He's never watched a movie 4 times. He loved it that much. It is easy to watch, and it's so, like I said, bro, the experience was. I felt like they captured the true essence of flying one of those fighter jet planes, but I still haven't had a chance to watch one of the podcasts with like Jacko and whatnot who have those fighter pilots in there to talk about the experience. But I do want to watch one of those to see what their thoughts are. But bro, the highest grossing movie of this year so far, and I believe it might be The Big Worst is coming out. I don't think Thor will get 1 billion. What else we got this year? I think it might be this year's biggest movie, bro. Doctor Strange is probably the only one wanting to be the biggest because multiverse and X-Men and blah blah blah, but it didn't get the 1 billion. I think they ruined a lot of things in the trailer and whatnot. Not saying the movie was crap, the movie was fucking awesome, but I think they just ruined a lot of things in the trailer, and it wasn't as expected, which is why I didn't get the billions. But this might be the biggest for the year, I reckon.
I think I'm going to agree with you on that one. I feel because what we got left coming out, we've got DC Super Pets, we've got Thor: Love and Thunder, we've got Black Adam. Yeah, I can't think of
Black Panther 2, maybe.
What is that coming out this year?
I think that's the end of this year. Yeah.
Right, man. So. Marvel are releasing these trailers late, man. Usually, we used to get a trailer a year before the film comes out.
Don't forget, bro. We're getting 5, 6, 7, 10 pieces of Marvel content every year now, so we're spoiled as hell.
I know.
In one way I love it, in another way, like, is the exclusivity gone? But no, actually no. I want every day. I want to watch something Marvel every week. I'm not gonna lie. So that's give it to me.
No, same here, same here, same here.
Stripes for Tom Cruise, man.
That's right, that's right. But good on him. New Marvel game reportedly in works with EA, Electronic Arts. What's this game going to be based on, bro? Because I swear the last one
No
was
idea.
basic.
The last one was basic. Whoever, I can't remember who made it, but they lost out in, was it 300 million or something? They
Bloody
lose,
hell.
bro. That
Bloody
game
hell.
was bad, really bad. EA Sports generally do good, or EA
Yeah.
generally do video games. So hopefully they can make a fun Marvel game. I think the best type of Marvel game you can make is, trying to think, man, like, I don't know, some sort of Final Fantasy, some sort of Ghost of Tsushima God of War type, you know, gameplay and just loads of characters getting in and out, different stories, something big. That
Yeah.
one they made was ridiculously basic. So anyway, look, I don't know, you know, I like Marvel games and whatnot. I played that shitty one of Marvel Future, not shitty one, but Marvel Future Fight on my phone for 6 years, bro. And then one day I was like, this is stupid, and I deleted it. But you know, I do enjoy those games, man. But yeah, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. But I thought we'd just talk about that.
No, I mean, me and gaming at the moment, we lose, bro. So if it's not something 16-bit or 8-bit, bro, I can't advance. I can't advance. But I've seen like the level of what gaming has come to now, bro. It's like, and how much it plays a big part in like the gaming society is nuts, bro. But I've been watching this program about it's gone right out of my head now, man. It's about people that do
the web thing.
yeah, bro. The
Yeah,
web, you know, dangerous webs or something like that. I can't remember. It's on. You know what? Let me just find it now. It's gonna bug me if I don't.
I started watching a little bit, but yeah, after you telling me about it.
You know, like the dangers of some of these games. Yeah, I don't know. As an adult, I suppose I'm realizing more of how it affects people.
I don't know if it's the game. It's just okay, the games do bring out a lot of emotions. Like people. I used to get crazy over video games, and especially losing and shit, trying to break everything. I see Idris as a 5-year-old get upset when the game doesn't work and whatnot, which is dangerous. That's why I stopped playing ultimately.
Web of make believe, it's called Web of make believe. You know, it gives you concepts about how the dangers of the internet. But there's an episode on gaming, and you're like, bro, Call of Duty, and next man gets shot in his yard, bro.
Because he lost, right?
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
each other, and he called SWAT team to his house and made up some bullshit, right?
Oh, it's nasty, bro. That's nuts.
People are mad. People are crazy, though. I can't believe. But that's, like I said, that's why I stopped playing video games, because you get angry. But you know, I still would buy a PS5 for Ghost of Tsushima and God of War. I keep saying that. Oh, and Grand Theft Auto, the new Grand Theft Auto, I'll do that. But I don't like internet gaming. I'm not into that. I prefer my standalone. I want to just play my game and that's it. I don't need to be on the World Wide Web with everyone else and whatever. So I'm happy with my single on gaming.
No, exactly. All right, cool. Listen, guys, just a little plug in. Make sure you guys are checking out the podcast on all other streaming platforms. Guys, we're on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, and there's a few more on there, guys. There's so much. But follow us on our social media pages, but make sure you check the link in the description. So I've ordered our first batch of the Brothers Geek Out podcast merchandise. So I'm excited to see when they come through. So there's a couple of like caps, postcards, stickers that I want to give out. Caps for me and Gilman for when we're on the podcast next. But so I get to see him in Singapore, so we can wear that and take some photos. There's hoodies, t-shirts, vests. Like there's so much you could buy. You know, a bag with our logo on it, guys. So check it out. It's from Redbubble. Whatever you guys order, whatever money that we make, it always gets pumped through this way anyway. So yeah, that's like the first ever merchandise for the Brothers Geek Out podcast. So make sure you guys check that out. Very exciting stuff. I'm going to work on some other logos for us so that we can have it on there. So we have something consistent going anyway. I'm trying something different, guys. But if you guys are a big fans of the podcast, go get a hat or a t-shirt or get even a sticker, you know. But what I'll do once I've received that stock on the next podcast, hopefully I get to show it to you guys and so get you moist.
Awesome. Sounds fucking good, bro.
All right, cool. So Andrew Garfield has signed a massive deal with Marvel Studios to return as Spider-Man.
I don't think this is fake news. I can't remember this place I got it from. But I think this is legit, bro. Or maybe it could be fake news. But anyway.
Yeah, because I thought my man was retiring, bro.
He did say he was taking some time off of his last movie, right? But also I swear he entertained the fact that he wouldn't mind coming back as Spider-Man again. And listen, that Far From Home or No Way Home was brilliant. And it just sparked up, especially for him. He got the biggest chair, right? So I think people just really wanted to see him come back. So listen, man, Secret Invasions, they could do more multiverse stories. I mean, why not? You know, you got Miles Morales probably coming soon someday. I heard Sony signed up to Sony has said that they're going to do another 3-part Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland. You know, there's so much more to do with him. He's such a young kid. There's so much more to do with Spider-Man in the MCU. So why not? I mean, I can't say it's legit, but I feel like the source was legit.
Listen, bro, if it is, then that's amazing. But yeah, until it's sort of confirmed, we have to wait and see, brother.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Before we go into the juicy stuff, bro, a new show called Our Time will be a story of a town and a family with a short by short remake of
the Goonies.
So I don't know if it's the actual, I don't know, it's a bit weird, but I don't know if it's the actual remake of the Goonies, but I think it's going to be similar-ish.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I don't think they'll call it the Goonies because obviously it's called Our Time, but I think it's going to remind everyone of the Goonies or probably be inspired by the Goonies or probably linked to it or something like that. But I think it's a great idea to say we're not remaking the Goonies because that would be stupid. Or make a part 2 or none of that sort of stuff, but just do some kind of spin-off. Do you know what I mean? Spin-offs I think could work because you're spin-offs. Okay, it's linked, but it's not Goonies. It's not part 2. Whatever. So if you don't want to watch this, don't watch this. And if it's shit, it's a spin-off. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
It'll be interesting to see what they do, but no, definitely no remakes, or it's gonna be a tough one to come against. But I mean, saying that, bro, like we're talking about Top Gun, 37 years later, they release, you know, if it's a good script, then it's gonna work. If it's not, if it's gonna be dead, then you know it's a remake for no reason or a sequel for no reason. So if it's a spin-off show from that universe, then go for it. Because now all of these movies, bro, they're universes now, bro. They've created different branch lines for all of these movies that we love. So it's amazing that they can continue that and kind of they've used that Marvel formula now. You know what I mean? To create something bigger. We're actually saying that, you know, franchise. They're franchises, but we're gonna call them universes.
Yeah, Marvel changes the cinematic universe, right? With these universes and connections and whatever. They really did not just create the movies that they did, but they changed the cinematic universe, man, for real. You know, just took it to another level, you know, that people never ever explored and whatnot. So absolutely amazing. But yeah, bro, let's get into some juicy stuff, man. There's been a lot of television, man. Let's start off with Umbrella Academy. You finished it, right?
Yeah, I finished it, bro.
I finished it the other day. So I know you say that's like the X-Men story that we didn't get. So what's your thoughts, man? Like,
no, listen, bro. I just genuinely, I just love the storytelling in it, and you know they've made me fall in love with each and every character. There's not one character I don't like. Number 5 is my favorite. He's brilliant. You know, he's sarcastic. He's creative. He's really in your face, but I love what they did with this kid. He was just brilliant, bro.
Yeah, good actor.
Yeah, very good actor.
You know, he's 19 years. He's 19 years old, so he probably started it when he was about 15 or something. He's freaking awesome.
Wow, so good, bro. So good. Like I've been genuinely enjoying. Listen, it's the family dynamics. The powers
alerts,
each, spoiler alerts, the powers that each of them got. And for me personally, bro, like the way the story links up, and you know, it's a lot of back and forth, if you've noticed in that, which is time travel and stuff like that really is hard to follow. But with what they did in this show, it really made me fall in love with it, man. Like it's shot well, it's good comedy, it's the X-Men that we should have had, bro. I'm going to say that even from the season 1, I was like, this is the X-Men we should have got. Season 2, oh man, this is much better than X-Men. How the hell did, you know, I know, like everybody keeps telling me, because I put a video out the other day on TikTok and they were like, bear abuse, I was getting bear abuse, bro. And then I was like, I know it was inspired by the X-Men, but I'm just saying this should have been what the X-Men movies did. You know, you know, these guys never shied away from the costumes. They never shied away. You know, Reginald is like Professor Xavier. The house is Xavier's school. Like, you know, they took massive inspiration from those comic books. And then you're talking about diversity and equality and all of that stuff that came out in X-Men. Of course, Academy has taken inspiration from, but they just did it so much better.
Well, I think, look, back then, like that's what I'm saying. If Marvel decided to do X-Men, it needs to be a Disney Plus show.
That's right. That's right.
It can't be a 6-part series. It needs to be a 12-episode, 1-hour show. Do you know what I mean? Marvel need to change that a little, because yes, there's so many characters in the X-Men, and you need to make us fall in love with every single one of them, which Academy has done over the years. Look at the Eternals. I'm sorry to bring that movie up, but again, it's part of MCU, but I don't care about it because there's so many characters. I actually never fell in love with none of them. None of the characters were interested in me, and I don't really care about none of those characters, Eternals. If they was to do the same thing with X-Men, they would lose me again. So I believe, I get it from that perspective.
It's got to be a TV show.
Has to be. You've got to develop those characters. You've got to develop the dynamics of the family, of the X-Men, the equality, the change, all of that sort of stuff. You've got to develop all of that. Otherwise, you put X-Men in the movie. Yes, I know X-Men, but some of the other audience don't. And even if I know them, I still want to learn more about them. You know, how in this universe, in this MCU, what is Wolverine about? You know what I mean? Like, I want to learn. But that's why I think this great show, I mean, that's why the shows are good, because they spent all that time doing that character development. They're a dysfunctional family, but they are a family. They're not a perfect family, but they are a family. They express a lot of that in this show. Even with what's her name? Elliot Page? Is it? No, Elliot. Listen, man, I always say this, man. When you do that diversity and inclusion stuff, as long as it's done right, like, I feel like with his character now, I'm trying to use the right pronoun so I don't disrespect anyone, because in real life she transitioned from a man to a boy, right? So even in this program from season 1, you can actually see that happening. So I was actually like, oh, you guys actually done it all right, because when he did change to he, I was like, I see it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you've done it. Everything was done right, and all the character development. I like Diego. He's freaking cool. He makes me laugh. His chick is crazy. To see Luther fall in love, finally have that affection. He just turned into a complete goofball in this show. But it's because he found love, man, and love turned him into something else. I thought I really enjoyed it, and obviously we're gonna get another season, because that finished in a way where you're like, whoa, bro, okay,
sick. And they did it. And bro, like, you talk about, like, whatever they do, Disney, do not touch the Phoenix saga ever again, please. Just leave that alone.
Don't do it properly.
Leave it alone, please. Leave it alone. Because, bro, this I think Umbrella Academy did it much better. And I feel Disney will have a problem because they've done it once before, lose. Not Disney, what, 20th Century Factory. And then they did it again. And the thing is, it's like, you get a second chance to do it again, but you still lose. Please leave it alone. The story's too big, bro. You know what I mean? Where this one done it over 3, and multiple characters have that similar powers.
Yeah, no, bro, look, Fox lose because they tried to do it all in one movie. They didn't set up nothing. Bro, Marvel know how to take their time. That's why we got so much content. They will give you episode 1 or season 1 where the Phoenix Saga starts. 5 years later, we'll probably get the finale. Trust me, bro, they will do it right. There's no rush. Marvel don't rush. Like, Disney, Marvel do not rush, bro. So if they're going to give us a Phoenix Saga, bro, think about this. You got the Avengers 10-year timeline fighting Kang or whoever the big bad is. Bro, I would not be surprised if they set up an X-Men separate 10-year timeline, which is going to lead up to the Phoenix Saga. And in between of those timelines, they meet up X-Men in here, Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, but at the end of 10 years, both of these big Avengers movie, you got one big X-Men movie. Bro, Marvel would do something like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And they can do with something like X-Men. You know what I mean? I will not surprise if they've thinking that out already now. Bro. So they will do it properly. Trust me, we'll get people like Gladiator and, you know, all those. Bro, it's going to be sick. Trust me.
It's going to be mad. It's going to be. Let's jump on Stranger Things, because I haven't finished it. We got to see only an hour of the last episode, so we still got so much to talk about. But it's another subject we haven't touched on the podcast recently, because we had a little break, and it's come back. I mean, did you finish it?
I've got an hour left the last episode.
All right,
So
cool.
I'm not
So
gonna
we're
spoil anything, but fucking bare spoilers on Facebook and Instagram anyway. So I know something. I've seen a few things. Man, social media is so hard to come off. I wish I could have the fucking, what do you call it? Dedicate. Well, I don't know what the fucking word is. I wish I could come off that shit. So many spoilers on there, annoys the shit out of me, man. But watching it, loving it. Bro, the last episode was 2.5 hours, and it doesn't feel like that's how good the show is. It doesn't feel like that.
It
feels
doesn't.
so good. I love these long episode shows.
They need to do it more often, but I'm the stakes are high in this one. I'm loving what they're doing. We've learned so much more history as well in that Hawkins area. But yeah, the last we've got up to an hour. It's been brilliant, so I'm excited to see where it goes next, man. I'm very excited to see.
We can spoil it once you've seen the whole thing next week. We can
definitely
the action and whatnot. Brilliant.
The boys.
I feel like the boys, for me, I wanted to leave that last because I feel like that's the best thing I've seen in a long time.
Cool.
But yeah, if we're gonna go for that now, we can do it now.
Now let's do Miss Marvel, and then we'll jump onto the boys. So episode 4 was last week. The previous episode had a lot of controversy on it.
What was the reaction on this one? Did it clear things up? Because
but it still didn't confirm to us.
Well, I mean, okay, in regards to the jinn thing, right? The guy said, listen, even if jinn is the word human beings put towards it. Even if Thor landed in the Himalayas, they said we would have just called him a jinn. So I felt like they tried to just say it's a word, and it had not. He said it had nothing to do with a religious context.
Which is right. And guys, make sure you check out the full breakdown Gilman did. It's on the previous video. Make sure you check that out. So, but yeah. So I mean, bro, I thought it was a great episode though. Like, really enjoyed it. Really fun.
Very cultural.
Very cultural. Red Dagger as well.
She's got the first part of her costume, which is the new thing. We're going to see the train has something, the partition and the train has something very big part of the story. That's why she ends up there at the end of the episode. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that is, She's a lot more confident with her powers.
Yeah.
It was a great episode. Very, very, like I said, they went to Pakistan. It's first MCU movie over there, and showing the culture of Pakistan and there was so much relatable things there. I feel it was a great episode. No,
really good episode. I had good fun with that one, and like even the mother and daughter situation, and then the grandma and the mum. It's good bants, man. Really good. But we learn more, and the technology they use, bro. That was sick, bro. When it showed the double map, and then it just reminded me of Black Panther, and I was like, man, Vibranium got to do something with this. Please tell us. I think the bracelet has got some sort of vibranium in it, bro.
We'll see what happens, man. Hopefully we'll find out. But could be Kree, could be Alien. So much different realms, different. I don't think it's a universe thing. I think it's a realm thing. Bro, it's gonna be interesting. I still think at the end of episode 6, someone showing up, Carol Danvers or something.
Without that. Or Ant-Man. One of them. Ant-Man or Carol Danvers.
He's a big part of this, man. Yeah, he's everywhere all over this show. So
he is.
Brilliant, man. I'm loving this show. I, again, just genuinely finding it interesting. And I've gone beyond the representation part. I mean, still representation, but now it's like, I'm enjoying it as a Marvel show. You know what I mean? I always did, but it's not just like, oh, I'm watching it because of representation. It's like, no, I'm watching it because it freaking fits in well with the MCU, and it's got that part of it as well. So I like it, and I like the way they're developing her character. I do think like the development of her character, they're focusing more on her culture, the religion, and all that stuff more than her as an individual. That makes sense. Like, yes, she's a Pakistani Muslim. Okay, cool. But I felt like they're not developing her as an individual as much as the culture and religion, if that makes sense.
I think you're right. I think you're definitely right.
It's obviously a big part of her, but you know what I mean?
You're right. You're definitely right. And I think she said that in the interview, that the culture and the religion is going to be the thing that's going to push her to be, more of the hero that she's going to become. So maybe it plays a big part. Yeah. That's
I was just saying, if I was just a random dude and I started watching it, I would take a lot more from the culture and the religion from the show than I would, Kamala Khan. I know her a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't think there's much character development in her her. It's her,
No, of course,
her
totally.
religion, which is obviously a bit is her, but what I'm trying to say.
I think this is probably one of the best paced Marvel TV shows.
You think so?
Yeah, I like it. I like the pacing of this movie. This series much better than the other ones.
Cool,
I
man.
suppose
Well,
it's
people
so
check.
light, isn't it? So that's the main thing.
It's an easy watch. I mean, it's like a Spider-Man. It's for me, it's like it's like a Spider-Man origin story almost. Just that high school vibe and whatnot.
That's
But
right.
yeah, do check out the breakdown. And episode 5, we'll do another breakdown and whatnot. We got 5 minutes left, bro, and I did want to talk about the boys because
Go for it, man. Go for it.
The boys for me has been the best show, bro. I think of that show. The storytelling, the character development, the costume design. Those are costumes that they could wear in MCU.
Yeah.
The hints of comedy, the freaking violence, there was a lot of sexuality in it. Yeah. Everything about it, it covers all bases. But every episode is fucking awesome. And the guy who plays Homelander is amazing. Amazing, bro. He's so good at that part. I'm loving what they're doing with Soldier Boy. I mean, it's Captain America, right? And they just all got issues. The thing is, none of them are perfect, except maybe Starlight. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
What's her name? Akumi? Yeah, Akumi. I'm thinking of Idris's girlfriend, Ayumi. Anyway, but all the soups have got issues. The part that I died, I mean, I have to this part. I was dying when they were at the soup orgy thing that was happening on, and he was wearing I forgot his name, but he was wearing this nice jacket, and then the little Ant-Man thing was inside someone, and then he became big, covered in juice, and then he bumped into him and he goes, "It's my favorite jacket. Fuck, get all this juice on me and shit, bro." It's the funniest shit ever. But this is what I'm saying. It's like the creativity and the imagination from everything, from the violence to even, like I say, the sexual stuff that they're doing in this. It's like this is gross, but someone's thinking of this gross. You know what I'm trying to say? Seth Rogen made an appearance, and I died again at his appearance. Everything about this, they take the imagination to another level. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm trying to say? But it goes like nothing for me in this show is like, oh, you forced that. It's like, no, like
it works.
You took it to another level and it works because the show is just crazy. I freaking love it. I think it's one of the best shows I've seen. I love The Boys. It's one of my favorite shows.
No, it's really good, bro. Really good. And they've really put time and effort to it. They've built us up on the journey, and that's why it feels so natural. But I mean, this is like real world, superheroes going through some issues, bro. You know what I mean? So there's a lot to it, man. I mean, we learned a lot about Butcher as well in the last episode, which was amazing. Huey plays a big part in that relationship as well. I only recently found out that that's Dennis Quinn's son.
Huey?
Yeah.
Are you for her? Damn, okay.
So I didn't know that. So I just recently find that out. So no, listen, bro, absolutely enjoying the show as well. Have we got a couple of more episodes or one more episode or something?
I don't know, I don't know. I feel like there's more episodes. I thought it was just 6, but it looks like we're getting more. So
okay, cool. Because the show Soldier Boy has been jokes, bro. He's losing. PTSD, and then you got what's his name, who's from Stranger Things as well, but he was in all the films in the 80s. I can't remember his name, but did you notice the Stan Lee references?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't see.
If you look at him, he's like Stan Lee. He's supposed to be like the Stan Lee of that universe.
I see. Okay. That's jokes.
I can't remember his name though, but anyway, like he's supposed to be like Stan Lee in that universe, which I found funny straight away because I clocked straight away. I was like, why is my guy trying to look like Stan Lee? And then I was like, oh my God, that's what they're doing. It's almost a parody of Stan Lee, basically. But no, really good show. Looking forward to the next episode. But before we go off, we've got 1 minute left. Make sure you guys check out the podcast on all other streaming platforms. Enter our giveaways on our social media pages, guys, because somebody just won a whole load of Wonder Woman stuff. But the show I'm enjoying at the moment now, and Chris Pratt, you are absolutely awesome, is The Terminal List on Amazon Prime. Bro,
I'm gonna get
I just 2 episodes and I'm like, all I want to do is actually finish it. Amazing show.
I'm gonna get on it.
And he's wicked, bro. He's actually really, that's one guy. Like, I know him for his comedy and his, the films that he's done, but this, bro, sick. So good. So good.
I'll be on that one, so we could talk about that more next week once again. But yes, I'm definitely on that.
No, definitely. All right, guys, make sure you check out the links in our description, our social media pages, and our merchandise, guys. So first time the Brothers Geek Out merchandise, make sure you grab yourselves a copy, guys. But other than that, bro, G-Man, I got to get ready, head to mum's. We got...
It's going to lock us off any second now.
Yeah, so peace, bro.
Peace.
All right.